listening to any of these people who are trying to stir up trouble. What story are they trying to get you to describe about this event with your life and your actions? What's going on in your daily description of life? Whose story are you telling? And I'd just really like to encourage the fact that just get you all to look around for a second and see that nobody here looks anything like you, nobody dresses anything like you. You've all chosen your appearance and your clothes uniquely and with effortless confidence. I just really want to celebrate that uniqueness in each of you and ask you to try and seek to find your own story in life. What is your role? Don't be standing here talking about somebody else's power. Every time you think that these people have power, you're giving it to them. Don't repeat that. So what I'd like to do is do something completely different, if that's alright. And I think to try and change the atmosphere a little bit and not have it going in that sort of direction. So, would everybody be up for joining in a bit of sound? Do you know how important sound is to us humans? That's why they call your body parts organs. It's why you refer to each other as sound. It's why they call it a universe. It's why you measure space and volume. We have all these terms about how important sound is. You decompose when you die, and what I'm asking you all to do is to compose yourselves. The only thing that you are responsible for is your conduct. These are all sound-related terms for a good reason, so don't let anybody stir you into actions that don't tell the story of your life that you don't want it to be. So would everybody up for be joining in for just a couple of ohms to try and change the vibration in here? Yeah, okay. And here's the funny thing about Om. I just want to give you that this is one of my specialties about words and language, and I'd just like to say that Om is a funny one because a lot of people think when they're asked to do it, they think, well, this is pointless, this is silly, why am I doing this? Well, there's a funny thing about the word Om, and it's actually about... Has anybody here seen an Om, by the way, just out of curiosity? Yeah, funnily enough, Hindu philosophy says the Om is the fundamental building block of the universe. Behind all that is manifest, you will find that which is Om. What on earth does that mean? Well, Western science says the fundamental building block of the universe is the atom. Has anybody seen an atom? No, exactly. They're talking about exactly the same thing. So when we do this sound, I want you to realise that what you're doing is you're shaking up the very vibration of your being. You're shaking up the state of this very space here to create a much better story than what's going on over there. What I think is really interesting is we're here as civilised, developed, awakening individuals who only need to be held in by a little piece of red tape. That lot up there need giant steel barriers to keep them in. Who's more afraid? You know what I mean? They need a half-mile chain on here because they are so afraid of you. Because your power is real, theirs is not. Sorry? Yeah. Anyway. Well, my main thing is a thing called the People's Public Trust, which is about challenging all these people for breaking the trust that I place in them to have the well-being of me and my family as their highest personal priority. To steer our country and make decisions that are progressive and inclusive and for your well-being, my well-being and everybody else's. And I stand here in charge and accuse most of them of failing in that sacred trust, of breaching it, of actually breaching when we were all children and looking to them to look after our borders and take care of the things that would keep our communities safe, that they have failed. And I would like to stand and charge all of them for breaching that trust and for failing in their duties in a public office. And if anybody is interested in that, please do log on to www.peoplespublictrust.com and sign up, please, because I'd like to take some representative actions in your names for broken trust and misconduct in their public offices. It's really easy if we unite and do it, but we need your names and we need your backing and we need your voice. But for now, we're going to shake up some atomic action, if that's alright, but atomic of the right nature. So should we do some 3 ohms together? Are people up for that? Alright, okay, so if everyone wants us to take a few deep breaths, maybe close your eyes if you want to, ignore all the peripheral surrounding noise, it's merely a distraction. You know the word distraction is about losing your grip. Don't let anybody get you to lose your grip. So hold on a second, take a few deep breaths. And one more and then we'll begin. Okay, we're ready to begin. 3 nice clear ohms, folks. Thank you, and again. Last one. eyes closed and pause in the aftermath of the sound. And just continue to breathe. Did you know that your fundamental state is one of feeling perfect bliss and peace in where you are, and that all that is ever happening with all these stories is to try to pull you from that fundamental state? Don't let anything pull you from your state of power and presence within yourself. Don't let anything distract you from that, and then you'll be telling the story of your life. So, thank you all for your time and attention. If anyone's interested, thank you. If anyone is interested in the rest of my work, my two websites are peoplepublictrust.com and alternativeanswers.net. The biggest message I want to give out is I think we're actually in the midst of a gender crisis. I think the biggest problem that we've got is the fact that all our men have to be collared before they have to go into certain establishments. There's places I can't go unless I'm wearing a collar and cuffs. And my point is that just because they're made of fabric, it doesn't change what they are, which is symbols of slavery, and it's what they've always been. You're in a graded collar system of blue collar, white collar, dog collar. All the police here are known by their collar number. They get their names taken off them and they're known by their collar number because they are uncuffed and allowed to use force while you are not. Just consider that. The way these organisations operate is by sending in the blue collars, then the white collars, and this is something that is a fundamental problem we have to face. That's the level that's being played at. Thank you for your time and attention again.